The cool fashion girls know stuff that we don't. What is it?
Why do I look weird when I try to replicate their outfits?
I feel like in fashion, we always put people in pedestals. There's a bunch of gatekeeping. Today, I collected 19 tiny specific things they think and do that make their style look effortless and impossible to copy. So I recently hired help for my channel and I've been working with these two amazing girls, and one of them is Lara and she's a fashion student. So I asked her help to script this video and share with us the most unhinged thoughts that she and her fashion student girlfriends have. Let's build the fashion team. So I have my computer here, and the first thing that she wrote as an introduction is, I have friends from different walks of life that have a million different careers and lifestyles, and something has been striking me lately. I think everyone thinks that by being very interested in fashion, and she mentioned not clothes, fashion, we are obsessed with the way that we look. But let me tell you, my fashion friends and I have the least worries about the way that we look. In group pictures or Instagram posts, we don't care if we look our best, if our hair is perfect, if our makeup is too much. We just don't care. And while this may not sound like it has a lot of juice to it, I disagree. I've noticed that with, not in the fashion world of fashion shows and high fashion and Met Gala, but in the fashion world of the internet bubble and being chronically online, the cool girls, and I feel so stupid for saying the cool girls, but the fashion people we see, I think the coolness comes from a carelessness that is not effortless style where it looks effortless, but it took a lot of time. The natural makeup look that takes so many products. I'm not talking about the fake careless, but the actual carelessness. I think that is number one, what allows people to be truly experimental. If you aren't so attached to how you're looking and your image of yourself, you're gonna be able to do much more things outside of your comfort zone, which are gonna allow you to find new things that you like, and also to be more artistic instead of just putting on flattering clothes. And of course, this is not a conclusion that we can take and be oh, tomorrow I'm not gonna care. You cannot just wake up and not care. Our brains are tricky places, and fashion is so intertwined with so many social aspects of our lives and perceptions of people in different circles and confidence and body image. But thinking about how the most fun outfits might be the ones where people are less attached to their own perceived image of themselves is very interesting, because something I've been doing a lot recently, I think I already talked about this in a video, is when I don't like an outfit, I kind of look in the mirror, but without seeing my face. So I just look at the outfit from a POV standpoint, cropping my face out of the frame, and I see if I like it, because a lot of times when I don't like how I look, I realize it's actually because I just don't like my face that day or my hair. If I saw that outfit in someone else's Instagram picture, I would like the outfit. So then Lara goes on to saying that fashion girls surround themselves with non-judgy people so that they can be their fullest selves, which kind of ties with the third bullet point, which is seeing fashion as self-expression takes away the pressure of looking trendy and fashionable. It takes back the power from society. There's such a specific type of freedom that I only see in my fashion friends, and maybe it's just because we are in a bigger bubble of aesthetic and art. But we just don't need to look pretty. We need to look like ourselves and feel pretty, not necessarily look like it. I do college online and work from home, so it's been a while since I am in environments where every day I deal with people that maybe I don't feel so comfortable around, that maybe I feel judge me more. And I think everyone has that, even if it's not in school and your work environment. We have people in our brains, specific people from our work or from our school, and when we're getting dressed, we think about those people. I proud myself of being this person that nowadays cares so little about what others perceive of me, even though I still care, because my boyfriend will watch this video and be like, you still care? And I do. But every time those situations happen, when I know I'm gonna be in an environment with a certain person that I think is more judgy, I instantly get so in my head and I hate it, and I realize that I'm not that evolved. I'm just very picky about how I surround myself nowadays. Fourth bullet point. It's very quick, very breezy, and I relate to it, which is we are cheap girlies. People think that we spend a lot of money on things and fashion, but we don't, especially if they're trendy and especially if it's fast fashion. And I don't even think she's saying this out of we're better than the people that buy fast fashion. I think she's saying this from so many standpoints, from the quality of the clothes, because fast fashion nowadays does not last. I hear people that buy designer bags, expensive bags, and the leather of it starts tearing up after 1 or 2 years. And everyone says this, you don't need to buy expensive things to have style. It's so true. I don't really want to get into a whole rabbit hole of this. For example, when they buy designer things, it's not a tank top or a t-shirt with a logo. It's a cool design and very specific that you wouldn't find anywhere. And it's so funny to me how nowadays most of the designer things you see, it's the basic things with a logo on it. You look at bags. Every brand is basically making these types of models of bags. They're different, but at the same time, they're super similar. No one is really innovating. It's just a few things that change, and then the logo changes. And then depending on the logo, the price changes. It's not like I'm buying designer because this is so cool, unique, and different. Do you really need a flip-flop with a logo on it? I know it's status and it's like proving that you have money and that you're successful, but aren't there better ways that you can prove that you are living a good life besides having a flip-flop with a logo on? Next thing she says, it's okay to hate all your clothes and feel like you don't have any personal style once in a while. You'll dress in jeans and a white t-shirt or athleisure for a week and then you'll be over it. I love normalizing that you're gonna go through ebbs and flows and it's fine and you don't need to have a whole existential crisis out of it. I used to make so much fun when characters in movies or people in my life would be like, I have nothing to wear. But the past few weeks, I've had like a mind in my brain where I've been so confused about what I like. I look at things that I bought 3 months ago and I'm like, do I like this? And then I don't even know if I like it. And that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be confused forever or that I need to switch my whole wardrobe or that I need to buy a ton of stuff or that I need to get rid of all my clothes. It's okay. But in those days, maybe instead of trying to experiment a ton, you could do that, or you can just do as Letitia says and just put on a white t-shirt and a pair of jeans. I have been feeling so sexy and cool with my white Bermudas and a white t-shirt and a few rings. So much cooler than many of the more elaborate outfits I do. So next one is a little spicy. They don't copy outfits from the internet, neither are they super trendy. And this calls me out. For the past years, most days I go on Pinterest to get outfit inspiration and then I just see an outfit that I like and I put it with the clothes I have, like adapt it with what I have. And I don't like that. This is so stupid. For anyone that's not chronically online, like my boyfriend, him seeing that I'm going on Pinterest to build an outfit is like, why don't you just look at your clothes and invent something? I do need to stop depending on online inspiration for getting dressed because it's kind of embarrassing. Next thing they do is something I implemented last year. Every day is a great day to get dressed up. This does not mean that every day you're looking like you're going to a fashion show at all. But this means that even if you know you're only gonna go run some errands, you could put on a cool outfit. And my problem a few years ago, which I'm still in it, but I'm way better, was, again, I work from home. I do everything that I can from home. When I'm going out, most times it's to go to the supermarket, run random errands, go to the gym, go to a family dinner. So I used to like not put too much effort into my outfits when I was getting dressed for those occasions, which were like 80% of the times I was getting dressed was for those occasions. And what happened is I lost my sense of style because I was putting on like my most normal pieces together because like why would I put on my coolest pieces to go to the supermarket? And then it got to a point where because I didn't have that many opportunities to get dressed like I love to, I didn't even know what I liked anymore. So now wherever I'm going, I'll make sure I love my outfit, even if it's a super simple outfit. But I'm not just creating versions of myself and of my style of like, oh, this version is for where I actually want to look cool and this version is for when I just need clothes to get out of the house. Next up is cool girls prefer to collect pieces and create their dream wardrobe long term rather than having every cool piece they see for that specific reason. I am very impatient, but you know I have that rule and I've been pretty good at following it. Not 100%, pretty good. Where if I see something, I wait a month till I buy it. And if I know I want something specific, I wait a month of wanting it until I go search for it on thrifting apps. Because if I see it on a thrifting app, I'm going to think that someone's going to buy it in a month and then I'm going to end up impulse purchasing it. Even with rings, when I started realizing that I wanted to have a lot of rings, I bought a few rings, cheap ones that I don't really like because I just wanted like my handful of rings. And now I just wear the same rings every day, but it's not a problem because now they're like part of my image and they're like my signature rings. That's the difference between having like an identity with your style and just wanting to look good. I'm gonna close my window because it's getting so hot. It's 11:46 in the morning and I'm sweating. I Love the next one. She says, no one actually knows how to define her style. I hear everyone always commenting, I love multiple aesthetics, multiple styles, multiple things. First of all, whoever invented aesthetics and names, okay, I get it. We like categorizing things as humans, we like labels, but whoever said that Patricia has to be ballet core and Marta has to be gorp core? You just buy whatever pieces you like, whether they are more of a style or of another, and then you pair them together. And you do not need a name for whatever that is. That is you. Whatever you're called, that is the name of the aesthetic, you know? You don't need to define your style. You just need to be better at knowing what you like and what you don't like. Defining your style is just knowing what you like and what you don't like. And that's going to change. It's not going to be a fixed thing, but that's all. I don't have anything else to say about this, so I'm not going to ramble. Next up, you can love it on others and not on you, and that's okay. Whenever I see someone wearing something cool, I instantly think that I really want to have something of that sort for myself. When in reality, I don't need to collect everything cool I see in the universe, especially if I don't feel super good in it. They get inspired everywhere, including in a lot of old cinema, French and Italian above all. I take photos of color combos I want to try from paintings, men's fashion, runways. The styling is what I look out for while watching runway shows. I don't really care about the trends, people on the street, friends, etc. I love like thinking about color combos outside of outfits you see. Like if the branding of a cafe has 2 colors, you really like trying to make an outfit with those colors. Then this one is very much fashion student vibe. It says, if I can't make it, I don't buy it, and this goes for mostly accessories. I will not pay 20 euros for a big beads necklace that I can make at home. I wish I could say this. I really want to learn how to sew. Apparently not enough to the point where I'm learning already. Then she says trends are not that important. It's funny because when you see a great outfit or like a person that looks so stylish, if you look at their outfit and you try to identify like a trend in it, you probably won't. It's the silhouette and the cuts and the colors and even like how she's wearing it, her hairstyle. It's not because she's wearing polka dots or butter yellow, you know what I mean? And then she says, never heard a cool girl say, oh, I just saw this haul, which I love. Then she says, all fashion rules. And then she says, keeping a wish list of things you actually want in your notes app to make yourself accountable when your inner consumerist demon starts talking, which again stands by the 1 month waiting thing. We don't follow the biggest fashion influencers, but rather we're aware of them and actually follow more niche ones, which I love. I've been following way more smaller creators these days. They're more themselves and less internety. And then last one, does anyone actually care about outfit formulas? Here's the thing, I love outfit formulas because I'm very type A and I love mathematizing, creating structured ways to see fashion through. But I'm gonna be honest, when I'm getting dressed, I'm not thinking about outfit formulas. I think outfit formulas are super fun to like get you in the most days flow of building outfits when you're like stuck. Really want the comment section to be a discussion forum, so drop all your thoughts there. Thank you guys for being here, for watching my videos, for being my friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.